Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive717 here. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive right into a collective message around the Divine Masculine Collective, okay? Because I am picking up a little bit of karmic energy in this reading, okay? I'm not going to lie. It's coming off as envious, okay? So, what I'm hearing is, like, your Divine Masculine, he'll always consider you to be his first and only love. And I feel like someone's envious of this, or they can see this, or like what I'm picking up on too is like somebody knows how your Divine Masculine feels about you, and I'm seeing for many of you like things are being discovered. I feel like someone has come across like a certain conversation. It could be like I'm hearing too like, who is this? Okay, so there is like a karmic energy that's looking at a version of your Divine Masculine. I feel like they could see that the way that your Divine Masculine interacts with you, this person's like, who the hell is this? Like, when are you this thoughtful? When are you this charming? When are you this sweet? So I feel like for some of you, you can feel the energy of envy on you, okay? So this is something also that I'm hearing a lot of your Divine Masculines can't help. And also too, many of you have known your Divine Masculines for a really long time. It's just maybe you parted ways with them, or you had to part ways with them, and then you guys have just kind of woven. You've always woven in and out of each other's lives. And I feel like even though they are with someone, they maybe have been with someone for the last little while. This could be a wife of theirs. It could be a longtime girlfriend. I feel like somebody is discovering that your masculine's a really different person when it comes to loving you. It's like you're their first and true love. Another thing too I'm picking up on is whoever this person is that's feeling very envious of you, I feel like the reason there's a lot of envy there is because they've never actually seen or experienced this side of your Divine Masculine that they may see in these messages, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it, and we'll see what's coming up with this energy. Yeah, okay, so they never seen your masculine have maybe such chemistry with someone. And I'm also hearing too, they were maybe looking at the way that you were responding to these messages as well. And I'm seeing that, like, although someone may be envious, it's very, very obvious here that they see that two people have chemistry, okay? Because we do have the Release Your Ex card as well. So I think that a lot of that envy could come from someone realizing that, like, this has to come. This may even be like a karmic realizing that it's time to end the connection with your Divine Masculine. Because a lot of you may be in this, like, energy of, like, okay, when are the Divine Masculines gonna blah, 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 blah. I really do feel like for some of you who this reading may resonate with, maybe not all of you, but for some of you, it's going to actually be the karmic ones to clear their energy of your Divine Masculine. Because the thing is like somebody's seen something or they've experienced something, and it's more of like an experience or something that's felt for them to understand that, like, there is a deep connection here. Somebody's like, I need to free myself of this obviously third party situation. Like, I'm definitely the third party here, because again, I feel like they're really astounded, or they may be shocked at, I don't know, like just the way that you guys were interacting with one another. Okay, let's get some tarot on this. What was the conversation like? I'm hearing very triggering, so it might have caused a tower moment. If a lot of you have been feeling like a lot of shaky energy, or maybe a lot of your Divine Masculines have pulled back, I'm hearing trouble in paradise, so cliche, but it's kind of the thing that's happening here, especially with Release Your Ex. I do feel like this is kind of like the final straw. I'm also hearing too, like a lot of these karmics have maybe known about you, but they've known about you like in denial, okay? Many of your masculines have been like, this is an old friend of mine, this is just a friend, this is someone that I've known for a really long time. And I feel like the karmics have always been in denial, like, oh, okay, oh, okay, oh, okay. But I feel like, okay, there's too much evidence at this point that's, you know, they felt it. Like, they felt this tower moment. There's no way that this is a friend of yours. Look at the way that you are expressing yourself towards them. Look at the way that they're responding to you. There's obviously a lot of chemistry here, and that's why I feel like a lot of envy from this person, because they're kind of like, who is this? Like, how come I've never seen this side of you? I get the bullshit. And maybe this is an indication for this karmic as well with this tower moment, that it's like, hey, you should have noticed this tower moment a really, really, really long time ago. That's what it is too. With free yourself, I'm hearing that a lot of the karmics who may feel envious of your connection, some of them are like at the back of their mind and they may not even say it out loud, but the truth is there because it always is in our soul. They know that they should have exited this relationship or freed themselves from the divine masculine in this reading a really long time ago. And it's not just the connection with you, divine feminine, it's many, many other things. Many, many other things. Just never always, just never feeling like they were fully chosen by the divine masculine. And then on top of that, to see the divine masculines give love in such an either playful, flirtatious, because this chemistry is saying that there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So I feel like they might have seen like a playful side of the divine masculine, a flirtatious side, a sexy side. But also too, like I'm getting out of it that like, damn, like you really have to love this person to talk that way or to send these kinds of messages. But also too, whoever this karmic person is, it's like their heart and ego and all of these things wants to be shocked, like, oh my God, but part of them is like, yeah, can't even like fake a reaction, because I feel like somewhere along the lines they always knew that your masculine carried this deep love for you, but maybe they felt that like if they kept your masculine in a connection with them, that sooner or later your energy would maybe fade away or fade out, or your divine masculine would maybe forget about you and move forward with them. But like energy doesn't lie, right? Like when you're connected to somebody, you know, body, mind, and soul, like when you genuinely love somebody, like especially on the twin flame journey, divine masculine, divine feminine connections, it's difficult. It just gets stronger over time. So it's really difficult to try to jump into karmic situations or have karmics hold you hostage in those situations without it eventually coming to some kind of tower moment. Okay, so let's get some more clarity. All right, so we do have the Fool card as well. So the Fool card to me is like stepping into the unknown. And I feel like for me, it always represents stepping onto the twin flame journey, or I feel like whoever this karmic person is, they're envious of the fact that many of your masculines are a fool in love for you. And they're feeling like they were a fool for love. Tegan and Sarah, I was a fool for love. Yeah, you guys might want to look that one up. I feel like since we're talking about like release your ex, this could be the karmic's energy right now, which is like, I gave you everything. But like they saved this masculine every time, maybe from loneliness, you know, soothed their codependency. I feel like whoever this karmic is, they really, really, really did give everything to try to convince this masculine that like they were the one. And it's like a very sad energy, because I do feel like they've always wanted your divine masculine to maybe love them in the way that they've observed them loving you. And I do feel like this is like a mirrored effect. Like many of your masculines have also longed for the karmic to reciprocate true love, but they never could. It took the divine feminine kind of coming in and triggering everything for everybody to then, after the fact, realize like how to give love, how to receive love, how to appreciate what we have. You know, I feel like now many of these karmics really want to appreciate the divine masculines, but it's too late. They've already seen it genuinely come from the divine feminine without effort, without wanting anything from them. So I feel like, yeah, that's kind of what the Fool represents, as many of your divine masculines, they can't help but be a fool for you, a fool for this love. They will always step into the unknowns of this journey. And I feel like however this person found out or saw you two connecting, I feel like they know that it's just going to continue to get deeper and deeper, and you know, because I'm feeling like this pulling motion that eventually it'll all kind of pull itself together. Okay, so we do have the Two of Pentacles here. Someone's asking, which way do I go? I definitely feel like there's an ending here, but it's not because like your divine masculines are the ones making the ending. I feel like this karmic is saying it's time to end this, because obviously these kind of feelings you can't fake. Those kinds of text messages you can't fake. You know, someone's envious, but they know they maybe have a decision to make here in terms of which way to go. Two of Pentacles, you know, it definitely kind of, I mean, the picture speaks exactly what it is. I feel like this is the karmic here, and they know that they have like a decision to make in terms of which direction now to go in. Somebody could be trying to move out, relocate, like two people kind of breaking up, and then one person kind of trying to figure out where they're going to go. Where am I going to relocate to? Am I going to get my own place? Many of your masculines may be asking themselves questions like, okay, I need to downsize, or maybe move in with a family member, or get myself together again because of, again, some kind of ending here that's about to occur. Okay, I feel like, yeah, you'll always be there first and only love divine feminine. And this is definitely a karmic who really thought that they could change that fate. But I'm hearing with the major arcana of the Fool and Tower, you know, that can't be avoided. True love, you know, you can't prevent that, no matter how many no matter how many obstacles you may try to put in the way, which is what I feel like someone might have found themselves doing. They eventually found the proof in the pudding that it's completely exhausted them. Like, I can't even like fight this anymore. And I really do feel like this person, whoever they are, like they really were convinced that like you were gone. You were out of the picture. But I do feel like they're uncovering or discovering that many of your masculines, they're stepping back into this feeling of being drawn to whoever this divine feminine is, their journey, their path with her, their path towards her. Okay, and it's putting them now in this decision of Two of Pentacles, decision time. Where do I go from here? All right, guys, so that's what I have for you for this short check-in. I don't know who it's going to resonate with, but if you guys need clarity, don't be afraid to reach out for your 5-minute check-in if you guys would like to, or a full-blown twin flame reading. And I am available on hipsy.com to do private one-to-one sessions if you guys would like to talk or text. And don't be afraid to join the membership section, guys. If you guys like some of the sensual readings, they are 18 plus, then yeah, I'd love to have you guys there in that community. All right, otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Bye.